Wow. Um, yeah. Okay. I didn't know the mic was off. Hey, Dust Bunny. I am so glad you're back. I've been talking about the nostalgia of the game, and my look down and my mic's off. Hey, Paul. We're running late from work, but I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully, we're gonna have a good night. I enjoyed every minute of the stream last night. It was so good to get back to Oblivion. And then I did say we have an order coming. It'll probably be about in the middle of the stream, but after the day I've had, I ordered donuts, so I'm gonna enjoy them. Um, and then we were about to get started. Sorry about I didn't know the mic was muted, but anyway, I hope you enjoy it, Paul. I hope you enjoyed last night. Man, I did. It was good getting back. Okay, so we just had a nap. Now in Oblivion, it's not like Fallout. I don't have to eat and drink and sleep and all that. But we did level up, so I got some sleep and leveled up. And you sleep to let time go by. This is an actual RPG, role playing game. So, yeah. All right. Oh, it's a crab. Crab means meat. There we go. But let's get up here. Let's this is our character. Wood Elf, Sign of the Thief, which is fortifies agility, luck, and speed. I made the class. It's a stalker class. I'll show you all the stuff though. Um, agility and speed are the main factors of it. I wanted to be very fast. I know some people don't enjoy speed, but I like to have a fast character. I like to move. I like when I'm moving, I want to know I'm moving. Um, gonna have a little bit of a magic setting to it. Right now we have alteration and illusion. We're gonna have alchemy, of course, but I'm not gonna do one of the alchemy exploits to make 1,000,000 gold. I will sell potions and stuff to make money because we are gonna need a lot of money to get ahead. But marksman and sneaker, some of our main stuff also. Um, and we're just gonna. Last night I was talking about a magic assassin. Um, definitely gonna be a mage assassin. We're gonna take out mages like it's nobody's business. Um, let's see. No factions yet. Days past 2. We made it through the sewers and everything. We've completed getting out of the sewers, and then we raided that alien ruin across the river. So it's only been 2 days. We have one active quest. That's to get the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. But yeah. We've killed 48 creatures and 12 people. And by the way, this tracks everything. So Dust Bunny, you will know everything I kill. We've broken 6 locks picks. We've picked 13 locks. We do need to get the skeleton key from Daedric Prince. Now I was considering Dark Brotherhood, things like that, blah blah blah, but I don't know. We may just freelance it for a while without worrying about all that. That's combat music, but it could still be from the little crab, or there could be another crab in the water looking at us. I don't know yet. I want to swap out the sword, the short sword. I want to swap it out for a dagger. I think the dagger will be faster for us also. Um, right now we're going to be doing a bunch of running around trying to get jobs, make money, explore ruins, all that good stuff. As soon as I can get my keystring gear, yeah, we have leather armor, basic leather armor. I need to put those on though. And I want to enchant these whenever we can. we will have enchanting, but it's gonna take it's gonna take a while, unless we go up on top of the mountain somewhere there, up there. Uh, Look, guy, I'm talking. It's still my introduction. I'm not done yet. See what happens. See,
Delicious.
it does look delicious, does it not? Oh, by the way, I ordered donuts. I know. That is a mage tower, and it's going to have teleports to different mage. I can't remember what they call it in Oblivion. The different mage guild places. And I'm thinking more and more we may go up there and get that because we walk in, it's free. We have to pay to get the enchanting table and the sleeping quarters and all that. So we're going to have to roll through some money. Evan has started the order. I don't know.
Gotta hope.
Okay. That crab interrupted me, just messed my whole flow up. But anyway, we're probably going to go up there and get that when I start generating some money. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have a legitimate income. And when I say legitimate, I mean, well, probably illegal, but not really totally legitimate, but it will be an income. Now we're gonna make some money from alchemy, but I'm also thinking of grave robbing. I think grave robbing would be pretty decent to make some money. We're not going to go into here yet. This is a huge one, but we will come in later and check that out. There is another enemy coming. You can always tell with the music. Okay. Now we've already opened up the Imperial City. Inside of cities, I'm probably still going to do some fast traveling, but outside of the cities, we're going to be moving. For the most part, we're going to be moving around from place to place without fast traveling. You miss out on a lot of stuff, and you miss a lot of weeds whenever you fast travel. And when I say weeds, I mean flowers for alchemy. So yeah. Ah, we're not getting a lot of archery done, are we? Um, I'm making my way over to that shrine. Let's wash the blood off of us. So, Dust Bunny, welcome back. I was very excited, but my mic was muted when I was saying that. All right, this is Stendar's. Protect the weak, pray at my chapel altars, receive my blessings. Yay. Alright. That's one shrine down. Well, I am definitely glad you're back. I mean, it was always great with you popping in on your phone. But yeah, I'm glad you're back. We missed you. I'm so slow right now. Whoa, hello, Krabby. Ouch. All right, now I will tell y'all first things first. We are going to head way over here. There is something called Fin Gleam that we're going to go get, and it's on this island right here. You guys that have watched me before know I always get Fin Gleam. And we will be heading in that direction. We're probably going to swing around here, go up, drop this amulet off, and then head across this way to get to Anvil. I may pick up a horse, though. I may pick up a horse and just take the road all the way down. I haven't decided quite yet what we're going to do there. But we have to make it around to the other side of the Imperial City and see if we can talk a lady into giving us a horse. It would be our first horse, and she's going to be a nag because she's an older lady. Oh, well, hello there. You getting your ass whooped, dude. Are you asking me if I'm getting tired? You just got smoked and you asked me if I'm getting tired. Just give it all here. Now, the imp was summoned, so he probably disappeared. Now, there are thousands of ruins around here to explore. And apparently there are thousands of crabs that want to kill you. Wellspring Cave. That's something I'm going to need to remember. But there are all kinds of caves and stuff that we explore to get things. So when I say, you know, legitimate income, we're going to be grave robbing. That island is part of the Mages quest line also out there. We'll probably get that because we're going to have to join the Mages Guild. Does this one have a name? Fort what? Fort what? Did it say? Fort Magia. There we go. Discovered. Now the forts, a lot of them you can get in. There's the doorway for that one. And we will do a lot of exploring for these. But for right now, I want to get around to the stables. Hey, here's an Imperial Stormtrooper with his horse. The Imperial Legion horse. No adornment, just a beautiful horse with a saddle, and he rides around in heavy armor and patrols the roads outside of Imperial City. I know, poor Wolfie. I know, but wolves are bad in this game. Now, this used to be an alchemical shop. In other words, they were alchemists practicing alchemy, selling potions and ingredients. but it's been burned out. You can still get some things out of here on the containers and stuff, though. And I thought there was a way, I don't remember exactly if there was a way to get into the basement, but I don't see it. So anyway, we don't know why it got burned out and busted up and all that, but it did. Hey, 16 gold, not going to complain. Oh, there's 2 horses. Yay, look at that. Nice. All right. Now I can only imagine with the alien ruin this close to that might have had something to do with it. I don't know. Now you can activate these and get full health and stamina, all that back. Those are alien wells. Oh, a bandit. Uh-huh. Come on. Come this way. Oh no, you're just supposed to follow me. I don't care if you're impressed or not. Come on. Again, no. Just come on. Keep coming. Ha ha ha! Dumbass. All right, we are over encumbered. If my donuts are unavailable and you did not substitute with something, I'm gonna cancel your face. 1 second. The only thing on the list unavailable is the donuts. You couldn't find anything to replace that with, my guy. Sorry, I was looking at the oh, I'm gonna cuss this guy out. I really am. Um yeah, we'll be able to get multiple horses. As long as I do it right, we'll be able to have them in stables and all that good stuff. And Grizz, no, I was sitting here and I was looking. Um, I was sitting here and I was looking at everything and I was like, huh, need a name for the stream. And a duck duck go commercial came on. And that's just what I went with. Although I feel you with the gone quackers. All right, so we are over encumbered. Dadgummit. All right, inventory. How much are we over encumbered? 192. £17. There we go. Where's the... Well, the mage's robe weren't worth that much. We'll pick up the Corius. I'll tell you what. We've already opened up the market district. We're just going to go straight into the market district. Now, there is one problem with having a horse in this game, Dust Bunny, and that is that when you get off the horse, it follows you, unless you put it in a stable, or it wanders off, unless you put it in a stable. It will get in combat and fight everything. Okay, so sword weighs 10. It's steel though. That's it does 3 damage versus the iron daggers too. I need a dagger. I need a better dagger. So we're gonna sell that. 197 for that. Yeah, I'll take it. We will do this later. Yeah, I know. Ain't that something? We have an alien statue, but we're waiting for the dude to show up. Oh yeah, we have all the Welkin stones to sell too. $380 gold, man. And I see Paul said he was going to be watching on TV. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So we're going to hold the Varla Stone for right now. It's 392, but we'd have to haggle to get more out of it. But we are up to 1153, so that's not bad. Problem is we're still at 130 of 175. So, yeah. So we're going to have to find a place to put our stuff. It is evening time, so we're also going to have to find a place to stash ourselves. Now, we did open that camp up across the river, but I don't want to keep going over there because they're going to respawn. And they do like to respawn when you're sleeping. Oh, man. I remember all this like it was yesterday. Wait, I did play it yesterday. Anyway. All right, now let's go to these stables right there. Not to mention at night, everything locks up. Hello. I'll take any horse. I'm not fussy. Although I had no horse, they gave me her old nag with steel armor, free of charge. From now on, she will outfit any legally owned horse that I bring to her with steel or elven armor for 500 gold. So now I can bring all of my horses here and have them armored. And I know for the people that watch that already know this, the horse armor was such a controversy. Well, hello there. Yes. And here is my horse, the armored old nag. We're going to be such good friends. And I hope I don't get you killed. Ride them hard, put them up wet. I love her. She's my first horse that I get here, and I love the old nag. I really do. And I was out adventuring, and I was riding her, and I got attacked, and she rode off and attacked 3 camps, and I never saw her again. All right, so now we're here. I'm gonna park her right here, and we're gonna go rent a room before she runs off. Wait, what? Let's do bed. Yep. That door on the right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, last door on the right. Let's do 11 hours. um, Now my plan is to take her to Waynon Priory and put her in the stables, and then pick her up later. I'm gonna be doing a lot of. I ain't got no money yet. I'll be back though. Okay, so on the map, we need to go exactly how we're facing. Find that road and go straight, well, a little northwestish. All right. Now, there are a lot of enemies on the way. I don't really want to stop and fight them. I want to get where I'm going. Now, is that our road? No, we want to go right and then left. All right, so we want to go right. There's the Imperials. And then we're going to turn left here. And I'm a wood elf. I don't weigh much, so I'm not too much of a burden on the horsey. So kind of like that too. Yeah, I thought of that in character creation. No, I didn't. But and we are in combat. That's the combat music you hear. But we're on an urgent mission, so we need to move. Now we could get off the road and cut straight across, and that might cut a little time off. But again, Imperial patrols, so he's already getting off his horse. Yep. All right, we're gonna cut straight across. No patrols, but it's just right over here, so hello there. But there are many varieties of horses. This one, beautiful horse. They did the horses right, man. I love how they did the horses. And then that one's pretty too. But yeah, y'all, Dust Bunny likes horses, so I'm showing her horses. Not horses' asses, horses. All right, I think I got all the weeds there. Can't believe this dude could not find donuts. Now, to meet the most suspicious man in this entire game, what do you want? I brought you the Amulet of Kings, dude. Do I look like the Emperor, dude? Here, have it. I told you. Don't care. Yeah, that magical barrier is dead, dude. All right, let's finish this up. My orders here, apparently.
It seems like he is in.
Assistance. All right, and then he will open this chest for us, go back, sit down, and shut the hell up. I'm gonna open that, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Just a second. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me inform male roomie that we do not have donuts. In that entire store, you're telling me you couldn't find anything to substitute donuts. Okay, so now we can actually upgrade because we're going to take the leather boots, Curious, Greaves, Healing, Respite, Sorcery, Shock, Steel Arrows, Steel Bow. Yes, please. I'm going to keep the Iron Arrows. We have plenty of them right now. I will upgrade the arrows later, but I don't feel like getting a whole bunch of them on her. He didn't have a dagger. Now, inventory. We're gonna do the steel bow on 2, and we'll drop off the iron bow, and then leather boots, Curious, and Greaves. We'll drop the other ones off. Now, a lot of people make fun of me because I wear hoods. I always wear hoods. If I have a helmet, sometimes I'll wear those, but I prefer the hoods. It goes back to the original Oblivion battle mages. They wore hoods and plate armor, and it was awesome. And we had never seen anything like it. Okay. So let's drop off what we don't need, because right now I don't need to carry all the extra weight and get confused. So we'll do that. Yeah, these are fully repaired, so we'll drop off the damaged ones and the rough leathers. I'm keeping this for nostalgia in my collection. Okay, now we've delivered the amulet to Joffrey. Now we have to find Martin. Martin's in Kvatch. We're not going to Kvatch right now. Let's see what time it is. Okay, so it's still daylight. Let me plot a course, Mr. Sulu. All right, we need to be here. And that is a lot of southwestern movement, with Kvatch being in the way. Now I could fast travel, but I don't want to fast travel. Let's see. It's 10:36 a.m. There we go. So we're doing good. So before we start traveling, give me inventory. Modern pesto. Let's look at our filters. Chameleon paralysis. Blah 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 blah. We're gonna need to make money. I need water breathing. We only have scales though. Well, that sucks. All right. Let's do fortify. We don't have fortify. Stamina, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. It's down here. Fatigue. Restore health. Yeah, I just got a scrunchy face from Rumi. No donuts. We are not happy with these people. Restore fatigue. I can only do 2 things there. Okay, I have a lot of stuff, man. Are you telling me? Are you telling me? Uh, yeah. Apparently, the lot of stuff I have doesn't do a lot of stuff. I only have one. Or resist disease. I'm a what if I resist disease anyway, but we'll take it. All right. This poison. Okay, Dust Bunny. Sometimes I like to fast travel in games, so usually that means I'll miss something along the way. Yes. Yes, especially in this game. And I'm completely thinking about all the weeds that I pass up when I fast travel. That's not to mention the ruins that you can discover, the enemies that you can kill, and gear that you can get off them, all that good stuff. You miss all of that. Um, and I want to turn this one into actually a role playing experience. You know, like when it's raining, get out the rain. You know, I actually talk with the dialogue options and all that stuff. I get angry when I'm supposed to get angry. You know, just all those things. And when you fast travel, you miss out on the majority of everything around you, pretty much. And I'm going to tell y'all pretty soon we're going to be fast enough you won't even care if we're going across the country. You won't even care because we'll be there before you even know it. Once we get our speed up, it's nothing to go across Cyrodiil. Now, some people may get bored because I pick every flower that I run across that I actually see. Now, I will miss some. I'm not that great, but I'll miss some. But I pick lots of flowers. I do a lot of alchemy. That's a rat. But anyway, I mean, we're in for a pretty good time. All right, that's going to give us a world buff. for a little while. Now we can follow the Kavach marker. It's 1700 away. There's a ruin down there that I almost walked off this hill into. And these are normally guarded, and like I said, we will explore a lot of them later. I'm not going to do a lot of exploration right now because there are certain things I want to get done. Wait, that's a flower. I thought I saw these in here. All right. Hack dirt. Oh, I remember this place. All right, we discovered it. Let's move on. These people don't want us here right now anyway. And I don't think we're geared enough to go in there and do that. One second, that was from Rumi. Let me check that. Yeah, there's a shelf full of donuts. They just not cream filled, so the dude couldn't figure out what to replace. Dude, find something of a similar price point and at least put it in as a substitution. I can approve it. Good. Googly moogly, man. After the day I had my brain needed a sugar shot, and that ain't happening. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah, whatever, dude. You didn't have any cream filled donuts, maybe, but Rumi sent me a picture full of donuts. Why is this stopped? Catch up, YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Same thing in Fallout. All of that. Now, this is going to sound weird, but when I'm playing, to me, Oblivion feels more like an RPG than Fallout 4 does. Okay, and it is. It is way more of an RPG. And I hate missing things in Oblivion because I know I need them for my alchemy and for other things, you know. But yeah, this feels a lot better to me than, you know, the Fallout 4 RPG first person shooter thing. All right, here's another one. We're not going to go into the ruins right now. We will come back and do that, though. I promise you guys, we are going to do a lot of dungeon delving. That's going to be our job, pretty much, since we're not an assassin anymore. We had an assassination job. We wound up in prison. And that kind of you know, we kind of lost our job. So we're gonna be we're still gonna be an assassin when we can. All right, dude. Look, do you see me picking flowers? Do you see me picking flowers? Dick. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we're still gonna be an assassin when we can, and we're gonna look for jobs and stuff. But our primary income is gonna probably be dungeon delving and just selling off stuff. What we have to do a couple of things. We have to get our carry weight up, and we have to get ourselves established just a little bit. All right. And I knew going cross country we were going to find everything that there was. Yes, no critical thinking. Oh, there's no cream filled donuts, so he doesn't want any donuts. My man. Oh, they are so lucky that I only have so many words that I can type. And I know. Get off my lazy ass and go do it myself. I don't have a car right now. Thank you. Before anybody says just go do it yourself, I don't have a car right now. Roomy has it at work. And the one I do have that runs, it's got running light problems, something. I got to replace a little stopper under the brake pad so that the running lights go off when I'm not using them. And, you know, you would think that would be a simple task, you know, go in there. Goblin Jim's cave. Believe it or not, there's no goblins in there. I don't think. I don't know. We looked at Goblin Jim's cave one time. But yeah, apparently you would think you could go push the brake pad, slide this new one in on the top of the brake pad, pop it into place, and it would be there. But Honda has built, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about Honda. I love Hondas. Hondas are the toughest, some of the toughest cars you can get. But apparently you have to take half the damn underdash out to put a stopper in a brake pad. I don't get it. But anyway, it is what it is. And I'm not mechanically inclined. That's not a flower you can pick. Okay. All right, we need to, I don't want to go to Kvatch. We're going to cut between Kvatch. That's Skingrad to the left. You see that tower? That's Skingrad. So we're getting closer. And if we can get to the road, we'll be fine. But you see all this stuff I'm picking? If I'd have fast traveled, we wouldn't have any of this. And I know to my people, I'm preaching to the choir because my people know all about gathering stuff and role playing and everything. But for those who don't role play on a regular basis, you know, this is why you don't fast travel. All right, we're on the wrong side of Skingrad, though, I think. Let me pull the map up. Yeah, we're on the wrong side of Skingrad. So we need to go right and around and hit the road here. That's what we need to do. So we're going to turn to the right of Skingrad. Hello? Little rat. Grizz, so sometimes I think people have no thinking skills, much less critical thinking skills. They just go, okay, this is what he wants. It ain't here. Let's go. Keep going. Do the job as fast as possible, whether you get everything or not. All right. Nernroot is a thing, and I think, yep, I heard it. There it is. Bam. Continue. I will make that an active quest later. Sorry, Rumi is talking to me. Rumi has taken care of us and got donuts. Yay. Because Rumi has critical thinking skills. Sorry, I didn't mean to get loud. All right, so we went around to the right. This should be the main road coming out of Skin Grab right here. Yeah. All right. And what? It is 3:21 p.m. It is 3:21 p.m. Now my character does not know about Kvatch at the moment. I know about Kvatch. If you don't know about Kvatch, you'll find out a little later. Not Dark Brotherhood yet. Gonna go Dark Brotherhood though for sure. We went with Wood Elf, assassin type. We're going Dark Brotherhood. I've been thinking about it, and I thought about it last night, and because somebody said everybody goes Dark Brotherhood. Well, yeah, there's a reason everybody goes Dark Brotherhood. So we are definitely going Dark Brotherhood. It's 3:21. Again, we need to get here. I'm not going in the Skin Grab. There is a camp right here on that side of the road. So oh yeah. Oh yeah. I sat down and gave it some thought. But the thing is with the Dark Brotherhood 2, over here is a secret little base that you can get. And it's a Dark Brotherhood themed base. So I'm like, yeah, I think we want to do that. Anyway, we're gonna run. Rumi's still talking to me about donuts. And I feel bad for her having to pick up donuts because she can't have sugar. But the dumbass delivery guy's like, there's no donuts in here. And she sent me a picture of a shelf full of donuts, just not cream filled. So I guess that dude just doesn't believe in substitutions. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop bitching about the dude in the donuts. It's just irritating. Okay, so I think that's our road. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have to get to Kvatch before dark because there's a camp. We'll have to take care of the bandits at the camp. But we could sleep there. The only thing is I'm missing out on a lot of this for alchemy if I just run through it. I'm not gonna pick everything. I'm just gonna grab stuff. I'm not going up that hill. No. We'll pick it all later. Because believe me, I'll come back through. He says picking everything he can see within reach. Hey, this is going to be poisons and potions, y'all. All right. I hear a wolf. We're going to go through our stamina and make some tracks here. Kvatch is going to be on the right. Those are a little bit hard to find. But we're actually going into that territory where we'll be able to find those a little bit easier. There's an inn further on down, but I don't think we can make the inn before. Oh, the horse is in the stable back at Waynon Priory. If I had my horse, if I dismounted up through here and picked every weed, we would be here for a week and a half, maybe 2. Not to mention, every time I got in a fight, the horse would be up in a fight too, and it's just okay. There's our camp. One of them. Oh, you gonna? Oh, no. See, no. You don't get to do that. See you later. Just give me the arrows. The rest of that's a waste of time. Anybody else up here? All right, looks like we have our sleeping area. That is an alien ruin. Can I? Whoa. There we go. Okay. Did I see a chest? Yes, I did. Well, of course, give me that. These sell for very little. That's combat music. Yep, that's what I thought. And it's the wolf. All right, wolf, you have to go away. Yeah, you have. He is right there. Oh, I thought it was the wolf. No, it's a Khajiit that has absolutely nothing. There are no. That weighs a lot. Yeah, we're over encumbered. That weighs a lot. Plus, we'd have to find a merchant in close proximity. So, no, I want to throw it out. Hello? Left shift, and that is supposed. Hello? Why did that work that time? I don't get it. Anyway. All right. Now we should be able to sleep. All right. 5:30. Let's do 12 hours. That'll be fine. At home on the computer, sending it. Nice. All right. That's the way to do it, brother. But you know that. That's the way you always do it, as far as I know. But anyway. In my youth, that is not how I always did it, but I was stupid. So, I don't drink anymore. And that is not leaving it open for I don't drink any less either. I really don't. I don't drink anymore. I used to drink like a fish. That's a funny statement. Drink like a fish. Do fish actually drink? I mean, they're in the water all the time. I don't know anything about fish except for they taste good. All right. Keep moving down the. Hang on. Let's see. Can we get there? No. We're still a ways off. Damn. That's rough, brother. That is rough. Man. Um, man. They optimize this quite a bit, but you guys can still see the stutters. Yeah, I just passed up all those. We gotta move. We gotta get down. So I can go get my water breathing helmet. Oh, I know, brother. I know. It's just rough, man. This game looks so good, though, man. Athletics is up. Very good. We need that way freaking higher, though. Hmm. Yeah. Whoa. I didn't think we had combat music, but anyway, you can handle that, brother. I'm out of here. All right. To the right, that's Kavach up there. And from the road, I can see there is a problem with Kavach, and I'm going to let them keep it. Uh, this is where we need to go to get Martin. But in light of current events up that way, I'm not going to go right now. We're going to keep going because we have certain knowledge of things that we have to go get so that we can be more effective when we do join the Dark Brotherhood. All right, yeah, that's exactly where we need to be right there. All right. All right, I see the red dot. Yeah, daggers are definitely going to be faster. But of course, we have to get all those skills up and everything. Google says whether fish drink depends on their environment due to osmosis. Saltwater fish drink continuously to replace water lost to the salty ocean through their skin and gills. But aren't they drinking salt water? Anyway. Yeah, most definitely. That's I ain't making jokes, okay? I ain't making jokes about it. But hell, I can't form sentences half the time. So hopefully she's doing good and gonna get better on that. All right, we should be on the back half now, though. I do want to. I'm gonna check my graphics card, though. I just want to make sure it's not me that's doing the stuttering. But I want to get a little bit closer to where we're going. Okay, let me look at the map now. Because, yeah, that's looking straight where we want to go. Yeah. Yeah, my dad's the same way on stuff like that. He can't stand being fawned over. All right, we're cutting through the wilderness here, so, and I hear combat music. All right, buddy. Now, oh, there's a wolf. I feel like the sword is just so slow because it does that twirly thing, you know, and all that. I feel like that's just slow. A dagger is going to be much better for us, I think. Now, my other character that is Dark Brotherhood is the listener. Fast as hell. So this one's going to get there. Just not yet. That's the town that we're going to probably stay in. What did I just discover? Whitman. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to go in there. It's not my house. Now, if I can get my timing right on this thing and I can dive in the right place, we're going to see something. If not, I'm going to die. And we've only had one death so far, so I'm thankful for that, at least. I was talking to somebody today at work. And they're like, are you doing that like hardcore? And I'm like, have you played Oblivion? What? Right, that's where we're going, that island right there. We're going to have crabs to deal with, so. Yeah, I know, that's funny. Crabs. Let's get some of these lotuses. All right. There should be 3 crabs that we have to deal with here. And again, it's been a year since I've done this, so I'm hoping I jump off at the right area. But we will see once I get these crabs out the way. I don't want to get hit when I'm on the rock. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if I'm remembering correctly either. All right. Is it there? Is it there? I think it's here. We'll see. We want to be facing west. We're gonna do a hard save. Did not dive into the right area. Yep, did not dive into the right area. Okay. That's why we saved. Okay, so and this game is very unforgiving if you do that. Inventory, Bin Gleam. That's what we came here for. The first time I dove in the wrong area. All right, brother. Have a good one. Hopefully, we'll see you later. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah. But Fin Gleam gives you night eye and water breathing. Since I have it on now and I'm not going to die in the water, it gives you water breathing, night eye, and detect life, all on self. They're constantly being cast, basically. So we wanted this for the water breathing capabilities. I knew exactly where it was. Kind of. I just had to dive into the right place. And I actually got it on the second try, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. But this is so very important for later game. A lot of people did not like the night eye, which is this. Now we're in broad daylight, so this is going to look really weird. But this is a glass helmet. We will eventually have all glass armor, and it's glass armor is my favorite type of armor. So we will eventually have all glass armor. We're really not high enough level for glass armor right now. However, this helmet is always glass. Always. It will always be glass armor. You have to know where to get it, and you have to be able to get to where it is to get it. So, you know, we kind of punched above our head on this one and got something really good. Some things are gated behind levels. You know, you got to be a certain level. Some things are gated behind location, and this is one of them that is a location thing. Oh, he's still alive and not attacking us. Why are you not? Come here. Come here. My crab meat. Uh-oh, we're over encumbered. From crab meat. Oh, and all the lotuses are back. I'm not going to go pick them again, though. All right. Let's put our hood back on. And we're not going to slow walk all the way there. Is there anything I can drop? Filter, cure poison? No. Cure paralysis? No. Cure disease? Yes. All right, very good. Now we want to click off of filters again. Now we want to click off of filters. There we go. Feather in this game, you would think it would be slow falling or something like that. It just makes things lighter when you carry them, and that's what feather does. Man, we really do have one of each little thing instead of having enough to make. Right, we can make some of those for resist fire. Clear all filters. There we go. All right, filter. Can do resist frost. Do a couple of those. Click off that. Click off filters. Hit filters again. Resist paralysis. We can do one of those. That would be her mama. Other Rumi. Yep, that would be Rumi. I just heard the camera going off. All right. Really? Wow. Rumi walked in the door and said every dog in the neighborhood just went off. Wow. We can do resist shock. Yep. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Yep.
There's apple fritters and stuff.
Thank you very much. All right, I know I took a break when the groceries got here. I'm gonna take another real quick commercial break. It's been a long day, y'all. I'm just a little bit slow. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all waiting. I know we fluctuated there. Some left, some came back. I appreciate it. Um,
Hi.
Rumi says hi. That's funny. Do you hear that?
Hi, 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 hi.
Up, we can do strength. All right, turn that off. I think we just leveled. I'm not sure. Of course, alchemy is one of our majors, so
It was my minor.
welcome back, Mr. Damien, and hello, Miss Rumi. Okay, we just did strength. Personality, nope. I'm never gonna have a personality. We can do restore magic. A lot of restore magic, actually.
Yeah, restore personality cells are good.
Yep. We did get our water breathing helmet though, so that's good. All right, that's enough of that. That should save us some room. We're at 169 and 175 though, because potions do have weight too. So, but our weight is.
Did you keep?
No, I did not get the keep. I'm going with the Dark Brotherhood, so I'm going to go down to the swamp and get that thing.
Dark Brother?
Yeah, the Dark Brother, the assassins.
Oh.
I just got the water breathing helmet from the island over there.
Then jump on the roof of the keep and go steal that stuff that's in that one room.
Well, I would have to fight anyway, and if I did that, I'll probably just capture the keep. It's not going to be one of my majors. I'm going to get the Mage's Tower up on the mountain. I'm going to get that for the enchanting tables. So I'm going to have money for that, and then I'm going to get the Dark Brotherhood swamp.
There's a lot of crap in that keep. There's like 3 hidden rooms. You know, you got the whiskey making down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wine making.
Okay, so we are at this
Mama,
town, Anvil. And Anvil's a very wet town, but it's a really nice town. And there is a pirate ship in a cave behind Anvil that is another base that you can actually take over. But we are looking for the Mages Guild. We're going to have to join the Mages Guild. All right. Yeah, I want to join the Mages Guild, actually. Yes, I want to join the guild. Mm-hmm. Recommendation. What do we need to do? Yep. Go on. Battle mages, you say? Very well. All right. What can you train? You train illusion, and that's one of our majors. So, how much money do we have? We have 1,100. I'll train once. There we go. And as you can see, we are leveled up, so we have to go to sleep. Thank you. I'm a wood elf, and you're a wood elf. Why are you shorter than me? I don't know. Anyway, purchase spells. What do you got? Well, they're cheap enough. Now that is discount spells, y'all. But ease burden is alteration. Open easy lock. We are illusion and alteration is the two I believe that we are majors in. Open easy lock, that might be useful. Yeah, let's buy that. Soul trap is mysticism, and we don't have that yet. All right, we may pick up. Well, I mean, we're gonna get skills up in mysticism anyway, but yes, thank you. Where's your alchemist? You have a resident alchemist. Where are they? You. Hello, Felon Relas. Relas. Very good. You handle alchemy for the Anvil chapter. an alchemist. And the amount of people that just cross their eyes on that one is hilarious. But anyway. All right, we're going to keep our cure disease. We are a wood elf, but we can still get disease, so we need to be careful with that. I don't need Night Eye. I have it for the helmet, so we're going to sell that. Resist disease, we'll sell all 4 of those. All 8 resist fires. All right, restore magic 5 points for 22, 6 points for 22. Let's sell these 20. Yeah, I did. How many? I got 22 restore magics there. So we'll sell these 7 little ones. I have 5 potions of healing, so we're going to keep these potions. We'll keep those. We're back up to 1,600 gold, though. See, alchemy. But I'm not going to do the big exploit with just selling 1 billion of them. All right, and that's going to get us down a little bit. I still have a whole bunch of stuff that I can make things with, which we will have to get into eventually. But I need a place to store all this first. And once we get the wizard tower, it's going to be expensive to get the rooms for it. So we're going to have a lot of money for that. Yep, satisfied customer. Train. Cannot help you train any higher. Okay, so we're a better alchemist than they are at the moment. All right, let's go find a bed. And then we'll go take care of our business at the end with this disappearing merchants and stuff. All right. Very hard. No, we're not going in there. We'll get that eventually, though. There we go. Living quarters. Thank you. All right. It is 1:17 p.m. So 12 hours will be 1:17 a.m. Let's go right there. This is going to level us up. It's going to be the next day. We made that journey in record time, sleeping in a sleeping bag on the hard ground. So this is going to be good rest for us. Honestly, it makes no difference. That's just part of the role playing. It is 8 a.m. now. And there's our level. All right. So we're going to put 5 more points in speed, 5 more points in strength, and 3 in agility. Or 2 in agility. Yeah, 2. 69, dude. There we go. That's our level. All right. Now, we are a part of the Mages Guild, so most of this is not going to be stealing. Oh, hello. Shocking burst. Yay. Iron Greaves 45, but they weigh 18 pounds. The battle axe and the claymore weigh. Why do you never mind. Battle mage. Battle mage. Yeah, that's it. Silver dagger. Finally. Give me that. Give me the aqua silk hood. Thank you. You know I like my hoods. All right, let's get out of here. Because we want to knock out our recommendation that we need so that we can that's not the door we came in at. There we go. I'm fine. How are you? These are stealing because he sells them. So we don't want to steal anything from, because if you steal, you get kicked out, and we don't want to steal from them. So, we'll go that way. We're almost leveling up again, y'all. Not bad at all. Not bad. Again, we're not going to pick every flower, but I do want to get quite a few up. Because we're going to be leaving this area going to the next guild hall. Uh-huh. Nah, you can try it. Sure. Come on. Come on, Mr. Bandit Highwayman. Yeah, mangy house cat. He called him a mangy house cat. That's hilarious. Thank you for your assistance, sir. Oh, you bastard. God. I hate the lockpicking system in Oblivion. I really do. Can we go over that? Thank you. Oh, you mother joker. I had it right there, dude. Oh my God. Seven gold. Yeah, okay. We did level up though. Stupid. Lockpicking. That's why we need to get the skeleton key from the Daedra. I know where to go to get it, and we'll be going that way anyway. But I think there's a level requirement for getting the skeleton key. I'll have to see. Uh-huh. You know she was standing right behind you, right? Setting up merchants, are you? Yeah, I'll take it. Uh-huh. All right, 1 hour. All right, we are level 4. All right, let's get 1 point there. Get 1 point in endurance. 5 in speed. Hang on. Let's do 5 in strength. Then we can put, yeah, we can do that. All right, that'll work. It doesn't let you put it, you can only do 3. Forgot about that. You can only do 3. You have 12 points, but you can only put them in 3 every time. So, you know. All right. So speed of 80 is really good. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Come on, lady. I ain't got all day. All right. Let's do 18 hours. And don't trust them to protect you. They will not. They're so slow, and they always get there after everything's done. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be our active quest because we want our recommendations. I don't want anything. Thank you. All right, so we're getting ready to leave. There are the battle mages. Make note. There are the battle mages. And now they're running to catch up. Now, let's see. I have not used any of our spells at all. So, 4. Let's do heal minor wounds on 4. Yeah, I guess 3. We could put a flare, but it's not one that I'm gonna be that good at. That's restoration and destruction. This is more what I want to set up eventually. But for right now, let's put 3 will be flare. All right. All right. I'm gonna hit caps lock so we walk. Why are you standing out here with a torch? What's this? Courier. No talking? Okay. Where are our battle mages? See, this is what I'm telling y'all. The battle mages will not protect you. because you can see our target right there. So I'm just gonna keep going. Wait. Hello, battle mages. Um, well, there's one. See the battle mage? Heavy armor with the hood, looking awesome as hell. Thank you very much. I had to backtrack to get your assistance, but what? Where did what? 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 I don't know where her armor went. She changed real quick, didn't she? Nice. We are a mage now, so. All right. And here's the other battle mage. He. That's quite the assumption. He. Ariel helped, but Rolion stayed back at the stables. Yeah. Didn't mean to click through that, but she's complaining about the Mages Guild political situation. All right, so that's our first Mages Guild recommendation. Hello. Now, let's go in here. And we have a dark elf here. I wouldn't aim to argue with him either, buddy. So, I'm going to need some repairs. Because in this game, you have to repair your arms and armor. So repair all is going to be 31. So it says repair all. Left click. Um, well, let's just repair. There we go. Everything is repaired. What do you got? I'm going to start using the silver dagger. It's the same as the steel short sword, but the silver dagger also works against otherworldly things. So it also works against undead and demons and things like that. So yeah. We still haven't talked to the guy with the alien statue. We may have to go back to Imperial City for that. We could actually sell him the Varla stone, or I could hold on to it for right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to it for the moment. All right. Now that's going to get us a little bit more carry weight because those pelts are a little expensive. All right, so that is the anvil recommendation. Now we need to go to Ingrad to get that recommendation. We'll need to go to Coral, Bruma, Chadenhall, Braville, and then all the way down to Leowin. We want to go to Leowin because we have a base of operations we can take over in Leowin. That's what we want to do. We want to get down here so we can start buying up the rooms and stuff, but that's a long trip. Now, I did say at one point that if we're inside the Mages Guild, or if we're in a town where the Mages Guild is, we can fast travel to another town with the Mages Guild. But again, when we fast travel, we lose out on experience, we lose out on weeds, we lose out on gear, drops, all that. And we're not discovering places that we want to go. So right now, since we're still very young and low level, I'm going to save that for right now. We will do that because eventually we're just going to want to go from point A to point B, get it done. We've already been there and cleared it out and all that. It's fine. I need to know. Let's see. How do you cast spells? Attack, power, hold, power attack, blah, blah, blah. Block is the left. Cast spell is a C. So we need to hit C, which should be the... All right, we'll see. I didn't mean that to be a joke either. There we go. All right, so I've got the mouse button set up for it. All right, very nice. I can just hit that button and go on about my business. Now, there's not always going to be an Imperial agent that gets us out of trouble either. So we're going to have to be prepared for that too. All right, let's do this and let's go here and there. Silver dagger. Yes, yes, I'm a button pusher. Without a doubt. I like pushing buttons, all kinds of buttons. Little buttons, big buttons, doesn't matter. I like pushing buttons. You have, that's right. Wait a minute. Yeah, we fought her all the way back here. She has, it's probably not going to have much in it. But she does have a chest. Greetings. All right, 18 gold. All right, so that was worth it to stop in for 18 gold. Y'all just gonna leave the rogue mage thief out here in the middle of the road? She's really heavy. I can't really pick her up. Try not to run me over with your horse, huh? I'm getting your blue dress all dirty. Come on. Oh, the hell with it. All right. Maybe you'll disappear later. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be a very long trip all the way down to Leowin. But we need to be in Leowin for the skeleton key for our first house. Well, house is kind of the understatement. It's not a house. But anyway, and we need the recommendation down there. Are you a bandit? You're probably a bandit, aren't you? Yep. Did he say fall on my sword while you can? That is a Minx line from Baldur's Gate. Don't ever use that again. Anyway. Minx in Baldur's Gate 2 and possibly Baldur's Gate 1, I can't remember. But he says all the time, follow my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle. Oh, this is the road to Gavach. What are you talking about? Run from what? You need to calm down. Maybe some Viagra, or what's it called? Valium? Not Viagra. Yeah. Well, Viagra, maybe. I don't know. Damn, dude, calm down. We're going to come back and go to Kvatch later. We're not ready for that yet. Not to mention, I don't have enough carry weight at the moment. Using Viagra might calm him down, but I doubt it. Oh, yeah. I was trying to be funny. I don't know if it worked or not, but it was amusing for me. So. Now, of course, we're not going to pick all the weeds, but we're going to get quite a few. Because each region that you go to will have different flowers that you can pick, and mushrooms and all that for your alchemy. And alchemy is an easy way to level up and make money. Again, I don't want to exploit it, but we probably will exploit it a little bit, just being honest. You can make a lot of gold with alchemy. I hear a dog or a wolf. There and whenever I do say exploit it, I'm actually going around picking the flowers and the mushrooms and all that. You can go to, there's a farm right outside of Skingrad, and you can go to that farm and you can pick it clean, and you can pretty much get many levels doing it that way. And you just wait for it to I think it regrows in like 3 days, and you go back and you pick them all again, you do all your alchemy stuff, and you basically level up. And that's kind of what I'm talking about with the exploiting it. Oh, hello, wolf. Don't interrupt me picking my weeds. All right, I'm ready now. You ready? Oh, okay. That's so strange. He never attacked us. We don't have combat music or anything. I mean, if I don't have to kill a wolf, I'm not going to kill a wolf. Do we have that on our map? No, I don't think. Because that is another alien ruin. I don't think we shot our bow all night. Oh, there's something here. I just want to get it on the map so that we can come explore it later. Oh, hello. There are more. Scales are for water breathing and other things, but water breathing is one of them. Hello. I will take all your scales, goblins. Now, have we discovered this place now? Is it on our map? Yes. All right, we can leave now. We will come back. Like I've said it many times already, we will come back and explore a lot of these. That's how we're going to make some of our money to begin with. All right, let's get out of here. I think this is the camp that we cleared out coming this way. Yeah, it is. So what time is it? It is 2:30 p.m. We can make skin grab before dark. So we're gonna keep going down the road towards skin grab. You thought it was funny too? Nice. I have a weird sense of humor sometimes, but you know, as long as somebody finds it amusing, it's good. That's combat music. Um, hello? Uh, I didn't. I one. I must have crit. That's all I can say. Because he went down in one shot. We need those. Thank you very much. More combat music. Right there. Yeah, come on, dude. I got a silver dagger for you. Come on. Um, yeah. All right. That's not Skingrad. That's a little alien well. But we are getting closer to Skingrad. That's Skingrad. That's a bandit. these right here, these are all grapes. You harvest every one of these, and then you go around that way. You harvest every one of those, and you keep going around, and there is a tomato and potato or whatever farm on the other side, and you harvest every one of those, and you can get, I've seen people get a couple of levels out of just that. I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. I have done it, but I'm not going to do it this time. We're doing fairly well on our own without having to do that. We made it to Skingrad. Hello. Nice hood you got there. Be a shame if it went missing. Anyway, we need the Mages Guild, which should be down here on the left. I went the wrong way. Maybe. Nothing. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Well, you already greeted me one time. You. Oh boy. Oh no, here's the Mages Guild though. All right, now we need to find who's in charge. And I think I know who's in charge of this one. And I don't like her. Yeah, recommendation. Yeah, I can do something about it. Very well. Yep. Earthor. Yeah, okay. So I have to talk to somebody else and then talk to her, and she knows where Earthor is. Earthor. So, can you mark that on my map? Yeah. So, from what I'm getting here, the dude was doing summoning spells and practicing his magic, and the guild. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Right? Yes, I will. because she runs this guild hall, and yet she told a fellow mage that he could not practice his magic in the guild hall, surrounded by other mages that could help if there was a problem. Yeah. And then she's complaining that he's not here. All right, so wait a minute. What time is it? I think it was getting kind of late. Yeah, it's 5:30. I'm not going at 5:30. There's Bleak Flats Cave right there. That's where we're going to go. But so let me go find. Oh, hello. Thank you. Now we have a fireball spell. Well, I love the Mages Guild. Hello. A novice retort. All right, we'll take that. We have a mortar and pestle. There's the alembic and the calcinator. Now we have all four pieces for alchemy. The only problem is we have to carry those around with us until we get a place that we can store stuff. But as long as you're a member of the Mages Guild, they're free. And you can just pick them up like that. One thing I do enjoy about the Mages Guild. Do you sell anything? Purchasing spells or training? No. Not right now. All right. So let's go here. Go magic, hit R. 3 will be weak fireball. There we go. All right, healing should be on 5. So let's go inventory R. Find our healing pots. We're at 202 at 225 pounds, so we got to do something. So let's go 5 will be potion of healing. Actually, let's go weak potion of healing for now, because we have more of those than the other ones. All right. There we go. Now we're at 202 at 225. About to go to a cave to rescue this dude. So we need to drop some pounds. We really do. Let's do a hard save. right there. We're gonna save. Oh. Go. It's too early for the doors to be open, so. All right, we have all 4 of them now. All right, so filter. We can do 1 feather. Wait, what was this one? Oh, okay. We can do resist fire again. I want to save the fire salts. We're going to need those. Oh, nice. Oh, that's going to be good because we need to restore agility. So, let's see, 39 and 11. Nice. Right. Now, whenever we do this, we uncover different things that they can do. So that's one reason we want to hit these real heavy, because we'll open up, and there's 4 known effects that we have to uncover by doing the alchemy. Want to keep those. Not necessarily the flax seeds, but I definitely want the fire salts. I need the fire salts to summon the elementals. All right. That's what we can do there. That's all the alchemy we can do at the moment. That got us down to 192, so we dropped a few pounds. A lot of the weight is in the ingredients that we have, so we're going to have to work on getting rid of those. We did level up. And rain. You too. Uh-oh. I slept in this bed last night, but suddenly I can't sleep in it tonight. Wow. All right. Well, we do need to sleep to get our level up. Yeah, they're not open yet. What time is it? 7 a.m. Let's... And now they're open. We wanted to go here because he buys everything. So... Now we have 29, so we want to sell 19. There we go. That leaves us 10. Let's sell 12 of those. Okay. All right. And we're down to 178 pounds. We still need to drop more, but like I said, when we have our own house, we'll be able to do it. Okay. Which way are we facing? We need to go out the gate and take a right, but we don't even need to do that. We can just go to... Remember I said when I'm in towns, I'll go to the stables and stuff. That way you don't have to walk through the entire town. Now from here... Oh, hello. That's my horse. We're going to put you back over here. Forgot when I fast travel, my horse fast travels to me. But I don't want to put her in danger. So we're going to close the gate and she'll be with the other horse. Yay. I think we're going that way. But I got to see which quest is active. That one is active. Okay, so we're going the right way. Dogs barking, all that good stuff. Let's do a quick save. Because our sneak is not the greatest yet. All right. Okay. I'm gonna borrow your bedroll. Don't want to steal any of his stuff. There's gotta be a back way out of here though. I knew I heard one. All right, that's the door in. We need to go that way and this way. All right, so take that left and another left. All right, well, that's clear. All right, now we need to get to the big room in the top right corner. Make sure it is cleared. Because he really will not go anywhere until you clear everything out. All right. Yeah. We can't go any further that way, but I'll see if we can get all that. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we got to clear, just make sure all that's good, and then should be okay. All right. Where we had the two zombies at once ganging up on me. Yeah, we're still going for a bit longer. I am getting a bit hungry though, but I want to finish up a couple of quests. We're doing our Mage Guild recommendation at the moment. Right, that should be all of them there. Yeah, let's go. You don't know me very well, but anyway, follow me. You gonna keep up? Yep, there you go. Good. All right, let's go. I got places to be, things to see, people to kill. Yeah, the mages are, as you know, very popular for the spell cleave. And the pally tank, everybody wants pally tanks. But yeah, rogue, I can see it being nearly impossible. Dude, are you following me or you? Okay, there you are. All right, come on. Oh, hello. Yeah. So went and got him and brought him back here just so you could send. Look, lady, give me my recommendation. Uh huh. That woman is that woman is something. 2:44 p.m. So we might just want to stay here. Oh, that gum! I forgot about the freaking game sounds again. Yeah. I will have to fix that before we do this again. Let me make a note. Game sounds. Yeah. Um Hillary, English. Hillary told me, left me a comment saying there were no game sounds, and I meant to look into it, but I've had a really busy day and I forgot all about it. Well, I'll have to make sure there's game sounds. Now, tomorrow night is going to be XCOM 2. So we're not going to be doing Oblivion tomorrow night, Saturday night. I don't know if it's tomorrow night or not. No, it's after 12. So tonight it'll be XCOM 2. But I will get the game sounds fixed for Oblivion. Every time I upgrade OBS and I do their updates, it erases game sounds on some of the games. So that's why there's no game sound. But anyway, I think we've actually reached a point um, where we can call it for right now. We got two recommendations. Like I said, tomorrow or tonight, Saturday night is XCOM 2. We're starting a new campaign. I have a note on the community tab if you want a character in the campaign. Just leave your name and what you want in there, or what you would like to see, or leave it up to me. It doesn't matter. If you want your name in the campaign, you can put it there, and I'll put it in the campaign. Um, well, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank everyone else for being here. It's been a slow night, but I was late getting on because of work and all that, so I can understand. But anyway, oh, I'm gonna go check some mails and wow, and find some food to nibble on and chill out and relax for a while. So you guys have a great night, and we will catch you later on with some XCOM 2. I will definitely do that, Dust Bunny.